Oh my God, no! No, Claude, no!
My God, what happened?
I don't know, he just fell.
Nobody move a muscle. There's been a murder. Everybody listen here and listen good. My name is Benjamin Rook, with the private detective agency of Rook and Bishop. No one is leaving this room until I figure out who poisoned Mr. Brown.
Poison? Oh my God, there was something in the food?
Well, of course, Mrs. Brown. Look at him.
Oh my God, I'm too young to die. I'm way too young to die.
You and I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Focus, Mrs. Brown, focus. And you're the chef, correct?
Yes, sir.
It appears that Mr. Brown's passing was specifically related to this here muffin.
What are you saying? That I poisoned my own boss? I'm profession now. That would be culinary malpractice.
Of course you would, you bumbling oaf. You're the help. You work for peanuts.
Calm down, woman. We don't have time for your hysterics. We've got poisoned muffins and a possible killer beside you.
Actually, Mr. Brown paid me quite well. In fact, he gave me a bonus this morning.
That penny-pinching bastard, he told me we couldn't go to Paris. What's the point of marrying a man for his money if he's going to spend it all on the help?
Statistically, with a killing like this, the culprit is almost always the spouse. With a loveless marriage and an estate worth millions, I fear Mrs. Brown's perfectly polished hands have been tainted red.
How dare you? Despite my distaste for the man, I would have never murdered him. Besides, the will says that the estate goes to his nephew in case he dies. Once Mr. Brown leaves, so does all of his money. I couldn't have possibly poisoned him anyway.
Good morning, beautiful. I have to take a quick call, and then we'll be off to the investors meeting.
Want me to make you a plate and bring it to your office?
Yes, thank you.
Chef Tapon, could you get the door?
Ha! So you meddled with the pastry right before it entered his unsuspecting mouth.
No, I handed the plate off to her to give to him.
And who might you be?
I'm Amelia Dubois. I'm his business partner.
Yeah, the partner who's been trying to push him out for months. I may be a trophy wife, but my husband's told me a thing or two about his work.
Well, a money-grubbing businesswoman trying to get her dirty little paws on another man's business.
Hey, hold on.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown.
Good morning.
Where's Mr. Brown? I have some documents I need him to sign.
He's in his office at the moment taking a call. But actually, would you be a dear and take him his plate? I have to speak with Chef Tapon.
Aha! You had enough time to poison the muffin, to kill Mr. Brown, so you could take over the business as the majority shareholder.
Yes, but he wouldn't sign the papers. Why the hell would I kill him? Also, that's quite not how it happened.
Would you be a dear and take him his plate? I have to speak with Chef Tapon.
Hi, Mr. Brown.
Thank you, I'm starving. Mr. Miller would not stop yapping about his damn husband.
Oh my God, no! If none of you wanted to hurt my husband, then who poisoned him? Wait a minute, detective. How'd you get here so fast? You were here the exact moment of the murder.
Finally keeping up, Mrs. Brown, or should I say, Miss Brown. I was hired to show up here at the moment you all left for the investors' meeting, so I could begin to investigate you, madam.
Me?
That's right, you swindling cheat. Now, let me tell you the real sequence of events. Mr. Brown hired me as a private investigator. He suspected what I can now confirm. You and you. After collecting enough money from Mr. Brown to take Mrs. Brown to Paris, you saw it as the perfect time to poison the muffin. But which muffin will he pick up? You couldn't know, thus causing you to poison all the muffins, which is why you gave Mrs. Brown and Mrs. Dubois drinks upon Mrs. Dubois' arrival, giving them the antidote to the poisoned muffins.
You killed him? You fool! I love his money more than I'd ever love you.
How dare you!
Call the police. Tell them what happened here today. If they need me, tell them to contact me at Benjamin Rook at the Rook and Bishop Detective Agency. Checkmate.